Alright, making another one of these videos again. Um, Once again regarding the Life Finds a Way server. I, uh, I came back to Bermuda after a long break. It just wasn't... I was playing on Life Finds a Way, the whole staff member situation, the whole report section, everything being majority mishandled, etc., false strikes being given, target bans. I made the video previously before titled It's About Time, about the same thing. So I took a long break from the game. I've come back recently due to, I heard, Life Finds a Way, which I'm not sure if any other server has it, not that I've seen, or that's popular anyways, has auto revives, which means you can just kind of play the game and do whatever, and you're not losing all your progress, which seems fine and dandy, right? Which makes you think that the report section would start to die down a little bit because people probably don't care as much. If your dinosaur dies, who cares? It gets instantly revived. It is no sweat off your back. That is not the case. In fact, it almost seems like the report section is a spreading wildfire. Like, it has gotten extreme. Now that people can't kill you off the server, essentially, by killing your dino over and over again through means of mix packing, doing other stuff like that, rule breaking, and they don't get caught for it. Now everyone's trying to essentially ban each other off the server. That's the new way to get people off the server. So the report section on Life Finds a Way has gone nuts. People are reporting each other like 50 plus times a month through that report section. There's like, it's gotten out of hand. So now, due to auto revives, you want to go have more player to player interaction, right? Because if you die, who cares? You want to hunt more. You want to do all this stuff more. Well, now you're just being targeted with reports that much more as well, which makes you not want to do any of this stuff. So there are a lot of people doing PvP every day, but they're getting reported every day. And there's a lot of people that just kind of gave up on all of it and just go AFK, grow, do generally nothing. And you see strikes and warnings being handed out left, right, and center in the report section, the Life Finds a Way strike documents. And it's crazy. And a lot of these reports, they're still just being completely mishandled, and I don't understand who's making the decisions on them. You have one person submit a report, and the staff members view that report, and even though the evidence is terrible and completely inconclusive as far as any reasonable person could see, they just give you a strike. The defending party, they give you a strike. So you get notified that you get a strike, and you're like, holy hell, what the hell's going on? And you don't get to view their video evidence, of course. So if you still have your evidence, God forbid you deleted it for some reason, if you're YouTubers such as myself keep on piling up high quality videos that are 2K, 4K, whatever, it takes up a lot of disk space, so you're not keeping everything on file for a long time. You kind of keep cycling it out. So God forbid you deleted your evidence. So beyond all reasonable doubt, the first party that submitted the evidence against you, the defendant, their staff members view it just, oh yes, it is so obviously a strike, it could be nothing else but a strike. And you get a strike. So then you counter this evidence, and after 2 to 3 minutes of viewing your video evidence counter, it is so obvious beyond a reasonable doubt there is no infraction that occurred here, no rule break, no nothing, strikes removed. And it blows my mind. How can you go from one extreme to the other? If something is so inconclusive, or you can't tell if it was a rule break or not, how do you just give out strikes and call it a rule break? And as soon as you view the defendant's evidence, it is so blatantly clear that it wasn't a rule break that you instantly remove the strike. What is so different between these two videos recording the exact same scenario that it would be polar opposite decisions on both? It's mind-blowing. So, regarding stuff like that, it's quite obvious the reports are being mishandled to disgusting levels. Like, you can't just get two polar opposites like that on the exact same event. I get, like, where you can't really tell what's going on with one side, so maybe you need the other sides to tell what's going on. But how could you give a strike if you don't know what's going on in the first video? I just don't get it. So once again, I find myself in the situation where, I try to do hunts a lot, try to pump out the content a lot, which naturally leads me to be interacting with other players a lot. Like a lot. Which then leads to me being reported for whatever reasons. Most of them I counter and the strikes get removed. But sometimes I just get a strike, and no matter how good my evidence is, proving that it's no infraction occurred, or God forbid, I don't keep my evidence as it was like a day or two later and I get the strike and I can't defend myself properly. But no matter how good my evidence sometimes is, they just say, nope, it's a strike. Even if you look at mine and it's clearly not, or you clearly couldn't tell that something was happening, like a contest where, let's just give an example. I received a strike from one of their top management, and it was their Moza sitting in the center desert pond with its head up, with a acro sitting on a gore, like 15 feet away. And from my point of view, I'm staring at them for nearly a minute, and nothing is going on. Absolutely nothing. The acro uses its intim roar on the Moza here and there, and the Moza just sitting there doing nothing. Like, apparently that counts as some kind of engagement or contest. That was argued against me when I tried to supply evidence. But they basically said, nope, I was in a long contest with this acro. There's nothing to tip you off that any of this was happening, as far as you could tell. And you're getting a strike for it because you should have known. Well, if any reasonable player could make this exact same mistake, you think that they just wouldn't get a strike for it, right? And it's auto-revives, so, you live and learn. There should have to be some kind of reason to suspect that a contest is going on. And if you blatantly did interfere in a hunt or a contest, then yeah, get a strike. But some of these are just so unclear. And if it's so blatantly unclear that something was happening, then I do not understand how you can just so willingly issue a strike to the apparently offending party when there's no reason for them to suspect that contest or hunt was going on. It's just stuff like that. And I thought, yeah, maybe the server was going to get better after auto revives and everything's going to become more chill. But I've seen, as the previous video, the reports section is just nasty and it's getting even worse. People are becoming even more vitriolic towards each other than ever before. It's a complete salt fest in that report section. It's crazy. It starts to make the game unenjoyable again. And as far as I could recommend, like, if you can find a different server that has auto revives that is not Life Finds a Way, I would suggest go there. Unfortunately, I think Life Finds a Way is about the only popular one that offers auto revives at the moment, so we're all kind of shit out of luck. Regarding what I've spoken about, I probably won't be providing content on the server for a while, as once again, I am receiving a bunch of just bogus strikes. I've received 2, again, in very short succession. Even though I try my best not to rule break, I read their rules, I know what they are, and it's in my best interest not to break the rules because I want to provide content. Why would I break the rules in order to not be able to provide the content for my own YouTube channel. It makes no sense. It's not my best interest. Regardless, it just seems that the Life Finds a Way staff have got it out for certain people. They will find any way to give you a strike the best they can. And it hasn't happened to me personally, but I've seen it happen to other people where they've gotten a third strike to ban them from the server, where the staff just blatantly tell them that their legitimate report was a falsified report and you're receiving a third strike and a ban. And I've seen some of those players get that strike lifted, which brings into question again, how was it such polar opposites on this decision making? What is going on? So it seems that the staff of Life Finds a Way, ever since their server dwindled and had a player count of maybe 20 for a while, haven't learned their lesson. Yes, they've received a boom in popularity due to the auto revives and it kind of being the only server doing that, which, yeah, it's going to happen. People want that kind of stuff, but like, I just don't know if this, like, if it's just a short-term band-aid for the community and it's just going to get ripped off the moment a new server comes up with auto revives and people are going to jump ship because they're tired of the seemingly biased, corrupt staff of Life Finds a Way once again. Like, just the next life cycle going on here. So, yeah. As for Beast of Bermuda content, I would like to provide it more. But I guess for the next month, I just won't be playing the game because they'll find some way to give me a third strike while I'm playing it to permaban me from the server, and then that'll be the end of it. And I'm not... If I do get a strike and get permabanned, it's just knowing that I had no contact or with the game at all. Like, I won't be logging on. So it'll be a false strike. So that's that. Yeah, I'd like to provide more. I can't. Until another server with auto revives pops up, I'm not willing to just get permabanned for free. It makes no sense to do it. So I'm just going to go play other games again. I just wanted to give an explanation for why I won't be uploading too much in the future. I've been uploading a lot this past week, past couple weeks, past month even. I've been trying to upload a lot, trying to do a whole lot of PvP, get a lot of hunts in, put in a lot of effort, but yeah, this is where it's at. So, see you later.